بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
ألف لام ميم تنزيل الكتاب لا ريب فيه من رب العالمين.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم إنا نسألك الإخلاص في القول والعمل. اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد. آمين يا رب العالمين. Okay, Alhamdulillah, we are near the end. So we have, inshallah, the plan is today and tomorrow. So 2 sessions left, inshallah. We ask Allah to accept from us, and we ask Allah to allow us to benefit from these ayat and to give us a recitation which He is pleased with, and may Allah allow us to reach the end. Ameen. Okay, so we have 2 ayat to do today, inshallah. We will, of course, start with the isti'adha as usual. So, Sister Shazia, if you'd like to join me for the isti'adha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
When you say ash-shaytan, try to, the hamza is good, mashallah, the ha was also good, alhamdulillah. When you say ash-shaytan, I want you to pretend that your voice is being directed straight up towards the middle of the roof of the mouth, right? So to get that trapping sound. Also, when you say shaytan, actually, I'll check how your mouth is moving, inshallah, and I'll see whether it's whether I need to address that. الشيطان الرجيم.
الشيطان الرجيم.
Not bad. Let's try the whole thing again. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Jazakallah khairan. Keep working on your ha though, because this ha wasn't like the first one. And billahi. Okay, just work on that, inshallah. It's just repetition, Sister Shalia. You're going to get there, inshallah. You just need to keep on repeating, and making it a habit, because you can do it, alhamdulillah. May Allah give you firmness in that. Okay, let's try the basmala as well for the sake of practice. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, so a few things. So first of all, the sin and the ha in Ar-Rahman. When we say Bismillah, see the sin, let it run. Bismi. Yours is a little bit short at the moment. You need to let it run a little bit more before continuing. Bismi. The other one is when you say Ar-Rahman, the ha is also Rahawa. So let that run just like you do the sin. Ar-Rahman. So let it run. Let's try this again. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
I think what happens with the ha is when you get to the ha, you kind of let a lot of your breath out, and so you have to kind of stop the ha because there's almost like nothing left to give. When you get to the ha, when you say the ha, let the air flow steadily. Keep control of it. Don't say ar-rah and just let it all the breath out, right? Let the breath come slowly. Ar-rah. Slow and steady so that you can keep it going. Ar-Rahman.
Ar-Rahman.
Again, and let's try and stay on it a bit longer. Ar-Rahman.
Ar-Rahman.
We'll have to keep practicing this, inshallah. You're getting there, but you need to just, well, as you say it, feel yourself slowing down, okay, to let it go, inshallah. Okay, so let's discuss this ayah. Jazakallah khairan, Sister Shazia. Alhamdulillah. Allah bless you. Awalam yahdi. So we have here we have a few memes. We have meme sakin followed by a ya. We have a meme sakin followed by a kaf. We also have a meme sakin followed by a hamza, quite soon after each other. All of these, they have different letters after them, but all of them are idhar shafawi. They are all clear memes. And we do the tawassut of the memes. Okay, so they are all clear. We do not do any hiding, blending, prolonging. just enough for the tawassut, not too long, not too short, and then we go on to the next letter. What else do we have? We have a meme followed by a meme mushaddad here, or sorry, I mean the mushaddad meme has been added for the sake of tajweed. Originally it was qabalihim followed by min. And when we have a meme sakin followed by a meme mutaharrik, we call this idgham mutamathilain. Okay, idgham of the same letter coming twice. And it's saghir because the first letter has a sukoon and the second is mutaharrik. Of course, if you are new to this, don't worry if you don't understand these terms. It's okay. Remember, take what you can, inshallah. We prolong the gunna here. We say قَبَلِهِمْ مِنْ. So we prolong the joining of the memes. What else do we have here? We have a lam tawassut, which we can see here. When we say min al-quruni, the lam is tawassut. Again, not too long, not too short. We have yamshuna. Yamshuna is just like the memes we saw earlier. It is idhar again, idhar shafawi. So again, when we say yamshuna, yamshu, yamshuna, yamshuna. You stay on the meme for a little bit, not too long, not too short. We also have here in continuation, if you were not going to stop here and say masakinihim inna, then the meme would be again idhar shafawi. Idhar shafawi is one of the more common rules for the meme sakin rule. So we'll see a lot of these wherever we are reading from the Mus'haf. So here we make sure again meme is tawassut. I think that's it for the tawassut letters, I think. Okay, let's come back and let's have a look at the rakhawa letters. Rakhawa letters are like the letter ha. Yahdi. So the ha we have to prolong it longer than the meme. When we say awalam yahdi, you see, when I stay on the meme, but I have to stay on the ha longer. Awalam yahdi. Awalam yahdi. Try that, Pupa Juksana.
أولم يهدي.
And try to keep the ha a little bit lower, Pupaji, in
Okay.
your throat. But it's good because I can tell you're relaxed, so that's good. أولم يهدي.
أولم يهدي.
Not bad. Now do the rakhawa. So it was the bakhraj was better this time. Now let's let it run. أولم يهدي.
أولم يهدي.
Better, barakallah fiki, alhamdulillah. I like how you are trying to keep the hamza and the wow light. I can hear it. I can hear you saying awa. So good, mashallah. Barakallah fiki. We have then also ahlakna. The ha here is also rakhawa. So let it run again, just how we did in Yahdi. We also have here in yasma'un, we know that seen is rakhawa too. So again, let the seen run. When we say afala yasma'un, we say afala yasma'un. See how you let it run? Yasma'un. Probably try this one. Afala yasma'un.
أفلا يسمعون.
This was good, Barakallahu Fiki. Very nice, alhamdulillah. What else do we have here that we need to pay attention to? Well, we have the kaf here. The kaf is a letter we said of shidda. We stop the sound. So this is not, we mentioned shidda, I think, yesterday. We had the tawassut letters, which are middle timing. We have the rahawa letters, which you let run. Shidda letters, you stop the sound. And so this is what we do with the kaf. We say, lak, the sound stops. Lak. I'm not doing the hums on purpose because I want to hear you. I want you to hear the sound stopping, but we add the hums in later. Lak, and then the breath. Okay. We also have a shidda letter again. I'm sure I saw here the ba. The ba is also a shidda letter. This is why we say qab. Initially we stop. Qab, it stops, and then we add the qalqalas to make it clear that we're pronouncing a letter ba. So we say qabalihim, but then sound does initially stop. What else do we have here that we need to bear in mind? Let's have a look at which letters are the heavy letters. So we have here, for example, the first heavy letter that comes in this ayah. The first one is the letter qaf. So it's this one here. The qaf is a heavy letter. So we say min qa. Okay, we make that heavy. We also have the qaf. Again, in al-qurun is heavy. Ra has a dhamma, so it is also heavy. We don't have any more heavy letters. أفلا يسمعون كما هنا من قبلهم. Yeah, no more heavy letters. Let's have a look at some of the other rules. We also have, now we've mentioned this before, we have a noon sakin here followed by a qaf. This is what we call ikhfa haqiqi with a heavy ghunna because it's got a heavy letter after it. We've touched on this before and I've explained it before. Typically for a ikhfa haqiqi, you're hiding the noon and you're getting ready for the next letter, but you're not pronouncing the letter, you're just getting ready and very close to it. With the qaf and the kaf, we said these were special cases or these were exceptions, because what you're doing this time is you're not just going close to the qaf as you do the gunna, you're actually blocking and hitting the makhraj of the qaf with firmness. So you're blocking the path and you're saying min, min. Puppas, you try this. Min qablihim.
من قبلهم.
Good. So hear yourself as you say this, all of you at home as well. If you find yourself saying meow, meow, this is you going close to qaf but not hitting the makhraj. This is incorrect. So remember, you want to stay, lift the back of the tongue for the soft palate where the uvula is, the dangly part, hit the makhraj, keep it there for the whole duration of the gunna. So you don't let go at any point until you say qa. When you say qa, then you can let go. But initially you say meow and you hold it there. Okay, it stays there. We also have there's another one. Or is it in the next ayah maybe? من قبل من القرى يمشون في مساكن في ذلك لآيات أفلا يسمعون. Yeah, that's it. Alhamdulillah. Okay, let's have a quick look at the mudud. We have a mud letter here. We have a mud tabi'i, so we prolong this for one count. We also have a mud here with the waw. This mud is 2 counts in continuation. Actually, let me talk about this one and in yamshun. They are both the same. The waw is the mud letter, it's the second last letter. When we continue reading the next words, these are standard mud tabi'is harakatain, 2 counts. So we'll say min al-quruni yamshuna fi. We'll keep it 2 counts. However, if we stop on these words, then these wows become mad'ali sukoon. They become 2, 4, or 6 counts, and we can make them longer. So we can say min al qurun. I can make it longer. Yamshun. This is if you're stopping. Okay, you can make it longer. We have fi and masakinihim. We have a mad ya and we had a mad an alif saghira. Both of these are 2 counts. They are mad tabi'i. Inna fi, we have a mud again, and we have a mud an alif saghira again. So both of these again, fi dhalik, both of them 2 counts. Mud tabi'i, 2 counts. La ayat, the alif after the hamza, this is mud badal. It's still 2 counts, so it has a different name because it has a hamza before it, but it's still 2 counts. And this alif saghira in la ayat is like the one in al qurun and yamshun in terms of the timing, in terms of the hukam. So what is the hukam? 2 counts, waslan, where if you say la ayatin afala, if you carried on. But if you stop, then it becomes mad'ari li sukun, 2, 4, 6 counts. La ayat, if you are stopping. The same with the waw that comes in yasma'un. Again, if you were saying yasma'una and continued on to the next ayah, it would be mad tabi'i, 2 counts. It would be a 2 count mad. If you're stopping at this at the end of this ayah, then this waw is 2, 4, or 6 counts mad'ari li sukun, because you can make it a bit longer. Let's try reciting this, inshallah. Sister Shireen, if you'd like to join me for this. أولم يهد لهم كم أهلكنا من قبلهم من القرون.
أولم يهد لهم كم أهلكنا من قبلهم من القرون.
Let's repeat the last
Sorry.
part.
Yeah.
That's okay. Just repeat min al
Sorry.
qurun. That's okay.
من القرون.
Yes. So I just wanted everyone to hear the tawassut at the end. So when you stop on here and you say and you stop on the noon, tawassut. So not too long, not too short. You don't rush the noon. You stay on it for a little bit. Mashallah, very nicely done. Barakallah fiki. Very good. Alhamdulillah. I could hear the rahawa in the has. Mashallah, good. Let's continue. We're going to start from kam ahlakna, just for the sake so that everybody does get the chance to practice at home. Just going to tighten this up a
It is
little bit.
me, Ustadi, and your voice is cutting.
Is my sound okay for everybody
Everybody
else?
else, alhamdulillah.
Yes, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay,
Fine.
so it must be from your side, Sister
Alhamdulillah,
Shireen.
yeah, exactly.
Alhamdulillah. Let's start from كم أهلكنا. كم أهلكنا من قبلهم من القرون يمشون في مساكنهم.
Is it me again?
Yes, please.
Yeah. كم أهلكنا أهلكنا من قبلهم من القرون يمشون في مساكنهم.
Good. What I would like to do, Sister Shireen, and Allah bless you, is when you say ahlakna, just be careful of this lam. You have a tendency of saying ahlak, la. It's a little bit on
Yeah, it
the
has to be
heavy
light.
side. Keeping it nice, like ahlakna.
أهلكنا.
There you go. Yes, this is much better. Barakallahu fiki. Jazakallah khair, Sister Shireen. Very well done, mashallah. Okay, next we have Sister Shazia. If you'd like to join me for the next part. إن في ذلك لآيات.
إن في ذلك لآيات.
What I'd like you to do is good, mashallah, not bad at all, alhamdulillah. Barakallahu fiki. What I'd like you to do is when you say ذلك, for the kaf, just make sure you give it not a longer timing, but I want you to complete it. So when you normally say ka, fatha ka, the way that the timing and the way that you move to say ka, the way the back of the tongue comes all the way down. Dhalika ka. I want the same thing. What's happening is you're rushing it a little bit and then going for the lam. So keep a steady pace, complete the ka, let the back of the tongue come all the way down, then go for the lam. We'll do this again. إن في ذلك لآيات.
إن في ذلك إن في إن في ذلك لآيات.
Good. Alhamdulillah. I know you're focusing on it. Be careful that you don't want to make it too long. Inna, also there is no mud at the end of inna, so be careful not to prolong. The first time, mashallah, you did it well. So let's do it again. Inna, don't forget no mud at the end. Dhalika, again, say ka, but don't make it too long. Inna fi dhalika لآيات.
إن في ذلك لآيات.
أفلا يسمعون.
أفلا يسمعون.
Let's try it again. أفلا يسمعون.
أفلا يسمعون.
Good, Barakallahu Fiki. You have a bit of gunna in your mad wow, but inshallah, I want you to do, I want you to work on the rakhawa of the scene first. So try to get the timing of the scene, let it run. I want it longer than it is at the moment. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. أفلا يسمعون.
أفلا يسمعون.
Yes, I could tell you're trying to keep it running, and I think the mic at the end just kind of didn't pick it up, but I could tell that you were continuing with it. So good, alhamdulillah. Well done, Sister Shazia. Let's go on to the next ayah.
جزاك الله خير.
Barakallahu fiki, no problem. أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا. Now again, what do we have? We have a meme sakin followed by a ya. This is your idhar, shafawi, so we do the tawassut of the meme. Do we have any other meme rules here? We have a meme followed by a wow. So this again, same thing, idhar shafawi, we complete the wassut, the timing of the meme, not too long, not too short. And if you were to continue at the end of anfusahum and you don't stop and you say afala, then this is also idhar shafawi. So we do the tawassut of the meme. We have some rahawa letters. So we have yaraw, the wow is let it run. Anna, also to mention the ra is heavy. أن نون مشدد أكمل غنة. So hold the أن. Now this time there is an alif after the noon. So we say أن. You also pronounce the mad tabi'i at the end, the two counts. نسوق, we have nasu, the waw again is mad tabi'i, two counts in the case of continuation. And then the qaf is heavy but joint with a light lam. So be careful not to say qul, qul. The lam shouldn't be heavy, it should be nasuqul, qul, qul. The lam is light. The alif that we have after the meme here is called mad wajib muttasil. It is 4 or 5 counts long in the case of wasl, in the case of continuation. If we were joining and carrying on with the word ila, al-ma'a ila, In that case, it's 4 or 5 counts. If we stopped on this word, then we have again mad wajib muttasil is called the same, but the count, we have an extra count. We can hold it for 4, 5, or 6 counts because of, and those of you who have done the mud topic with us in QSL will know that this is 4, 5, or 6 counts because of mahmuzul akhir, because the hamza is the last letter. And if we are stopping on here, the other thing, those are students that have been with us and are more advanced, you will know that when you stop on this word, there is the nabar that we apply on the hamza. We emphasize the joining of the hamza to make sure that it is not lost. So we will say al-ma. You see this grabbing of the hamza at the end, the sharpness of the stopping of the sound. That's what we will do if we stop on this word. Okay, we only do it if we're stopping, we don't do it in continuation. Okay, so in continuation it would be nasuqul ba'a ila ila. You have 2 hamzas next to each other, keep them both nice and sharp. Lam is joined with another lam, the lam is tawassut, ilal, and then the ra is also tawassut. So the timing of the lam and the ra should be the same, despite the lam being light and the ra being heavy. Why is the ra heavy? Because it has a sukoon. We look at the haraka on the letter before, and it is a hamza with a fatha, so the ra is heavy. Ilal ardi, ilal ardi. Sister Shazia, try this.
إلى الأرض.
Don't forget, when you say the ila part, the lam, keep it light. So not ila, ila. Ila al-ardi.
إلى الأرض.
Better. Let's try it one more time. Ila, la, la. Hear yourself saying in the lam.
إلى
Ila al-ardi.
إلى الأرض.
Not bad, not bad. Barakallahu fiki, alhamdulillah. Okay, then the dad, the ra is heavy, the dad is heavy too. Okay, but the dad is then joined with a light lam. So we've got a few things to think about here. Light lam, sakina, and then we have a light hamza followed by a heavy ra, heavy dad, back to a light lam, and then we got a heavy ra because of the dhamma again. We say al-juru, not al-juru, not ru, ru, al-juruzi. Okay, so making sure that the ra here is heavy. We then have فنخرج. The kha here is rakhawa. Keep it, let it run. فنخ. And it's a heavy letter. So if you hear yourself saying فنخ, نخ, that's light. That's not right. Okay. You want to make sure it's heavy. فنخ. فنخ. So you squeeze and you elevate the sound. The sound is going towards the behind the upper 2 front incisors. Okay. We have the ra this time out in fanukhri. Ri. This is light. Okay, because of the kasra. So we read this one as a light letter. We have bihi, this ya is a mad sila sughra. It is a 2 count mad. Yes, it's still 2 counts like we see with the mad tabi'i. We just give it a specific name. We call it mad sila sughra because of the conditions that we see it with. And for those of you that have studied with us, you'll know that it's because you have a ha dhamir, a pronoun ha, which is mutaharrik, and it's preceded and followed by a mutaharrik letter, and these are the conditions for it, for there to be mad sila. When we say zar'a, the za is light, but the ra is heavy. So when we say zar, why is the ra heavy? Sakina, preceded by a fatha. Zar'a. Then we have the ain. Ain is light, so be careful. After saying a ra heavy, it's very easy to say zar'a, make the a heavy. It shouldn't be. Ain is a light letter, so you switch back to a ending. Zar'a, not a. Okay, so be careful with this one. The tanween on the ain, when we say an, it is followed by a ta. This is another ikhfa haqiqi, okay, where you hide the sound of the noon that you can hear in an. You can hear the noon at the end. You can't see it, but you can hear it. An. This noon, we hide it. How do we hide it? The tip of the tongue does not go to the articulation point of noon. Instead, it gets close and ready to pronounce the ta, because ta is the next letter in this case. So we say zar'anta. زرعت. Papa Juxana, could you try that for me, please?
زرعت.
Good. I'm so glad that you recognized about your back of the tongue and you kept it rested. Barakallahu fiki. Very well done. Ta'kulu, the hamza is shidda, so sharpen, stop the sound suddenly. Ta'kulu. ta'kulu. And then make sure that you're not saying ta'ko. It's very easy to say ta'kulu. You want to make sure that dhamma is a oo sound. Both of them have to have the same oo ending. Ta'kulu, not ta'kolu. Okay, so be careful of that one. Here we have a noon sakin followed by a ha. This is a idhar halqi. This is a clear noon. Again, noon is tawassut like the mim. So give it the timing. We don't say minhu. We say minhu, minhu. Let the noon run a little bit, not too long, and then go straight to the ha. And then we have the same here with the noon followed by the ain. Again, same concept. It's a idhar halqi again. Again, we hold the noon for the tawassut, not too long, not too short, then go for the ain. An'a, an'a. So not an'a or an'a, not too fast. An, hold it. An'a. Okay. Again, we have the two dhammas, an'a, muhum. Again, be careful. You're not saying mohum, for example. You don't say mo, you want to say mu. And then anfusuhum, we have a ikhfa haqiqi again. Noon sakin followed by a fa. Similar to what we saw in zara'an ta'kul. What are you doing here? Hide the noon. This time you get ready for the fa. وأنفوا وأنفوا. And again, make sure you say fu, not for. It's very easy to do. وأنفسهم فسوهم, all ending in ooze. Okay. Then you have the أفلا مد طبيعي حركتين, 2 counts for this lam. أفلا. So أفلا أفلا. Let the lam go for two counts. Okay. Then we have يبصرون. The sad is heavy, the ra is heavy too. So these 2 letters are heavy. Right? But be careful not to make the ba heavy. You want to say yuba. The ba is a bouncy letter, so we bounce it. Yuba, but we don't say yuba. Okay, yuba, nice and light. Let the sound come out. Don't make it go inwards and say yuba, yuba, let the sound come out. Yuba, si. Yuba, si. Yuba, si. Sister, Probably Roxana, try this one for me, please. Yuba, sirun.
يبصرون
Lighter with the ba, probably yubsirun.
يبصرون.
Yes. Also, what I want you to do, probably, is at the moment you're breaking. After you use the qalqala, there's like a pause. Yuba. So you see, there's a stop. I want you after the qalqala, smoothly go into the sad. Yubsirun. This is
يبصرون.
better. And now you just need to add the itbaq into the sa. Si. Yubsirun.
يبصرون.
Better, barakallahu fiki. Good, alhamdulillah. Let's try this from the beginning. Sister Shireen, if I could have you for this part. أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا أَنَّا نَسُوقُ الْمَاءَ إِلَى الْأَرْضِ الْجُرُزِ فَنُخْرِجُ بِهِ.
أولم يروا أنا نسوق الماء إلى الأرض الجرز فنخرج به.
Barakallah fiki. Good, alhamdulillah. The only thing I would say is with nasuqul. Now, when you said the lam, it wasn't the scene. Scene was actually fine. When you said ilal ardil, this lam was good. When you said nasuqul, the lam was
قول.
heavy. Yeah, you got to
Okay.
be careful of this. And so
Yeah.
I think it is quite common when lam is joined to a letter that has a dhamma, it's harder for some people to make the lam light. So we'll repeat just these 2 words and everybody else can repeat, inshallah. Nasuqul ma.
نسوق الماء.
Right, say for me al. Feel the lam. Okay, I'm going to make you say it with a dhamma after. We'll repeat it again first. Al,
ال
ul,
ال
qul.
قل.
Much better. Nasuqul ma.
نسوق الماء.
Barakallahu fiki. Let's say it from the beginning again. أولم يروا أنا نسوق الماء إلى الأرض الجرز فنخرج به.
أولم يروا أنا نسوق الماء إلى الأرض الجرز فنخرج به.
Good. Barakallahu fiki. Alhamdulillah. Well done, Sister Shireen. Very nicely done, mashallah. Sister Shazia, if you'd like to join me for the next part. فنخرج به زرعا تأكل منه أنعامهم.
Wait a minute. You want me to start from?
فنخرج.
Okay. فنخرج به زرعا تأكل.
Okay, good. Alhamdulillah. What I want you to do is the ra, when you say zar'an, the ra needs to be heavier. So the za was good, it was nice and light. Keep that the way it is. But as you join and go to the ra, make the ra heavy. Let's just repeat this word first. Za, zar'an.
زرعا
When you say the ra, direct the sound behind the upper two teeth. Let the voice go upwards diagonally in the mouth. So not straight out. Za, zar, zar'an.
زرعا
Better, yes.
زرعا.
Good. Let's say it from فنخرج again. And if you need to slow down when you say that word, you can slow down just so that you can focus on it, inshallah. فنخرج به زرعا تأكل منه.
فتخرج به زرعا تأكل
Okay, good.
من
منه.
من
So press on the noon first and then move away and go for the ha. Min, complete the min first. Min.
من.
Yes, good. The other thing I want you to be careful, Sister Shazia. I think you said fatukhrij, but it's fanukhrij with a noon. So let's say this again, inshallah. Fan, and don't forget the ra can be a little bit heavier. You said it better before than you did this time. So again, just slow down when you say it, just to make the ra heavy. فنخرج به زرعا تأكل منه.
فنخرج به فنخرج به زرعا تأكل
Yes.
من من.
Yes, what you want to do is your noon is fine, alhamdulillah. The ha is rahawa, so the ha should be longer. So you, however long you stay on the noon, stay on the ha longer. Min.
من
Make the noon a little shorter and make it easier for the ha. Make the noon a little shorter than say min.
من من
Yes, and then let the ha run a little bit longer. Min.
من من.
This is better. This is better. Barakallahu fiki. Prophet Ruxana, if you could continue with me for the next part. تأكل منه أنعامهم وأنفسهم.
تأكل منه أنعامهم وأنفسهم.
Okay, so be careful of the lu. Probably when you say ta'kulu, it's a very good effort, mashallah. Ta'kulu, you don't want to make the lu too long, one count only. When you say أنفسهم, again with the ikhfa, you can make it lighter still. So completely relax the back of the tongue. Don't let it go up or push back or in any way. Keep the back very open. Focus on the makhraj, getting close to the fa and what's happening at the front of the mouth. تأكل منه أنعامهم وأنفسهم.
تأكل منه أنعامهم وأنفسهم.
Much better, Barakallahu fiki. Well done, good. Let's finish it off, inshallah. Afala. And you remember what we said, Pupujiwa? Yubasirun, the bad, the qalqala, keeping it light and then the heavy sword. Afala yubasirun.
أفلا يبصرون.
And remember what we said with the qalqala, not too fast, You can make it a little bit more relaxed so that there's a smooth transition from the ba to the sad. أفلا يبصرون.
أفلا يبصرون.
This is better, Barakallahu Fiki. Alhamdulillah. Well done. I'm sorry I did go over quite a bit today. They were quite long, a bit longer than I normally do. So, Jazakallah khairan for your patience with me. Jazakallah khairan to Pujuksana, Sister Shadi and Sister Shireen for taking part. Alhamdulillah. May Allah help you to improve and get better and better and better as the days go by. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن الحكيم ونفعني وإياكم بالآية والذكر الحكيم سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك اللهم تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد آمين رب العالمين. Take care everybody and see you tomorrow inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.